But I tell you, it was a good day to be a Green Valley Wolf.
Hey guys,
Scored
welcome
3 in the
back.
6th inning,
We are
and hold on to win the
driving
last
not
game
to work.
of
We
the
are on the
season.
way to
The
work,
Wolves
but
will pack it
we
in,
are headed
not
to an
making it to
auction
the playoffs,
today. It's
but
going to be a
what
good
season
day
regardless.
outside, so we figured we ought to go look at
Attention,
some
local
of
farmers.
the
Attention,
equipment.
local farmers.
Oh, here
An
it is.
auction going on today over in West Fair Oaks. You want to get over there to look at some of the equipment they have. Trust me, tractors, trucks, and a lot of power tools and everything else that you could imagine. It's at the West Fair Oak Auction House this morning. It starts at 10, so get over there, pick up some great used equipment. Now, for your morning drive, here's Bird Creek's latest. Good morning.
So we're pulling up here to the auction, and I got word that there is a nice tractor here, well, a decent tractor that we can afford, that they're going to be auctioning here. So look at, I hope that's not the one. Behind it, that school bus looks like it should probably be cast in a prop for a horror film. I mean, look at this bus. My goodness. Nice truck there. But that bus. Yikes. All right, well, let's get inside. We're going to fill out some paperwork so that we can, get a ticket and things like that so that we can get set up for the auction. But a pretty nice place. There's some stuff that they will be auctioning over there across the way. And some food over here. All right, let me not get distracted. Let me get in there and we'll fill out some papers. I'll be right back. Okay, well, everything is all figured out. We are ready to go. The auction will start in a few minutes, but just going to check out some of the stuff that's on display here. Obviously, all this is going up for auction. This is the tractor that I'd mentioned. The Alice Chalmers, the D21. It's something that I think we can afford. Big tires, wide tires. I love that. That would be amazing to have that truck, the Ford there, but we're not there yet with our production. The Massey is new. We're not even going to look at this. I mean, this is going to be out of our price range, I think, anyway. And if that one's going to be out of our price range, that John Deere is definitely going to be out of our price range. Although it would be amazing to have, and that truck too. They have some good equipment here. Got a couple horse trailers, and this cedar looks new, but it's not. It's used, but it's in really good shape. What happened was there was a farmer that passed away, and they had wanted to do an estate sale, so that's why we're here today. We're looking at some stuff. But now we're just going to get over to the auction and see what we can do. Right. So if anybody could tell me what he said, that would be amazing. But I do know one thing. Thank you for the guy next to me helping me. I had no idea what was going on at that auction. Much harder than I thought. However, we did end up with the Alice Chalmers. The D21. Now, we're going to leave this here for right now. I've already talked to the auctioneer about it. I told him I'm just going to drive it around real quick, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Fire this up. But we're going to get this probably later today. I got to get the trailer and grab that, but I didn't bring it down here. I didn't want to have a place to park the trailer. If I wasn't going to get anything and I brought the trailer, it would be, you know, I just didn't feel like bringing the trailer. This thing sure is dirty, but man. And we've got some power under the hood, boys. We've got a lot of horses under this thing. I think it was like 155 to be exact, which is, to me, it seems a lot for the size tractor, but 155 horse, that's never a bad thing. We'll park this back up here. There we go. Shut off the engine. And we're going to go grab that later. You know, actually, I'm going to head up to the shop right now, head to Frank's and see if I can rent a trailer or borrow a trailer. I don't know. He might just let me borrow it, but we'll have to go see. Because I just spent almost all of my money on that tractor. I figure, you know, you can rent implements from Frank's and things like that, but the tractor, we kind of need a tractor. And let's head out of here and head up to Frank's. And here we are at the farm store. And I'm hoping that he's going to have a trailer here for rent. I don't mind renting it. I mean, he's helped us out quite a bit. But we'll see what's in. And we'll see if Frank will be able to help us out here. Pull over here into the employee parking. Jeremy should be working here today. I don't know if he's here right now or not, but doesn't look like much has changed since yesterday. We'll pull right in here and we'll go inside and talk to Frank. Frank, how you doing today?
I'm great, TH, but you're not scheduled today, are you?
No, I just came back from the auction.
Oh, right, that was this morning. Anything down there worth noting?
Well, I just bought this Alice Chalmers tractor. I was wondering if you had anything I could use to transport it.
Oh man, I just sent something out for the weekend, so sorry, but I don't, TH.
That's all right, Frank. You've helped me a ton already. I guess I'll just have to drive it back. It's not the worst thing in the world.
Well, let me get my coat and I'll drop you off.
Well, thanks, Frank. Are you sure?
Trust me, I could stand to get out of here for a minute.
All right, well, I'll go grab the truck and I'll meet you out front. Thanks, Frank.
I actually wanted to get over here before and check this area out, so thanks for letting me come with you.
Frank, you're doing me the favor, so thank you.
We help each other out around here, you know that. I'm excited to see this tractor of yours, the Spending Machine, TH.
Yeah, not quite. This tractor basically set me back to zero, Frank. So, I mean, but I figure, you know, the winter's coming up and it's not really going to matter because I'm not going to be planting until next year anyway, so.
Planting things, eh? What are you putting in the ground?
Well, probably just grass again. I know a lot of farmers who need hay, and I have a small field, but it could be a way to get a good start.
Well, I'd buy some from you.
What do you mean? We don't sell hay or anything, Frank.
Oh yeah, but I figure, you know, people are always asking me for things, and I'm really going to ramp up the rental side of things this winter, so, you know, add a few things to the store for next summer. So I figured if they'd already here, and we have the storage, why not?
Well, Frank, that would be great. I'd likely just trade you for rental credit at the store.
Well, that works too. Whatever it is, TH, we'll figure it out, but ooh, look at this. Very nice, very nice.
Yeah, this is the place. I couldn't understand the auctioneer to save my life, but I think that's a me thing, a me problem that I got to get over. But let me just park this up and I will, I'll show you the new tractor. Well, here it is, Frank.
Well, I have to say, TH, it's really nice. How many horses?
I think 150 or so. Wow, seems like you're all set up for what you got going on. I hope so, Frank, but sadly I know there's a lot of surprises along the way. But anyway, I'm going to go get this sorted out, get all the paperwork figured out. Here are my keys. Thanks for driving the truck back, man. I really appreciate it. My pleasure. It'll be at the shop. Just come grab it whenever. Thanks, Frank. Talk to you soon. Okay, so the paperwork is all figured out. And now I just got to get this thing out of here. I thought about bringing it to the property, but there's no cover for it or anything like that. It would just be exposed out in the wild, so to speak, of the elements, you know, rain and things like that, and it will start to get cold. So I have to figure out where to put that. This is probably going to go at my trailer, undercover. I think it's about the best place that I have right now. Frank's is kind of full, and I don't want to leave that over there. I'm not even going to ask him. So we'll probably keep it at the trailer. But from now, we're going to head up to Frank's. I at least want to get something. I'm going to be charged rental space by Frank pretty soon. I've got my bike up there. I've got the truck up there. I have to take this tractor up there for right now. Because I don't have room at my trailer right now. I have to make some room underneath that canopy. And this part right here is used to be a state park, but what they're doing is they're going to make it an industrial park, of sorts. There's a auction house that we obviously just left, and there's a couple other things that are being planned along the way here. But for right now, it's kind of in the middle of a walking park, which people still use it for, and tractors that go by them. But it's a nice area, and that is a nice auction house. I'm glad I went. Sure, it was hard to understand the guy. I did not know. It's my first auction I've ever been to, so I'm assuming, or I'm hoping at least, that it's going to get better. My understanding of it, that is. But, you know, who's to say? Who's really to say? Now we'll pull out of here and we'll take a left, and Frank's is almost like right here, which is nice. And I'm gonna leave this up at Frank's for right now in the parking lot. I'm gonna grab probably the truck. I'll pull over here to the side of the road so that people can get by if they need to. Yeah, you see Frank's up there on the left. So it shouldn't be too far of a drive. We're headed up here now. See Frank in there already, waiting on a customer. And oh, look at that. Tractor trailer has left. And Frank put truck back. Thank you, Frank. And it looks like Jeremy has left. He said he was going to return my bike on lunch today, so he probably got a ride from his friend back. But I think he should probably be on lunch right now. Now let's see if he got this Ford out of here. And the plow. He did. Excellent. So what we can do is we can wash this up real quick. Frank obviously won't mind if we use some water. And then we can actually see what this thing looks like. Grab this. And this is just caked with dirt. Caked. But it was a good purchase. I mean, 150 horses for $16,000 is not an awful deal, I don't think. And this should do just well for what we're trying to do. The only thing that it doesn't have, and I'll show you in a second, is the 3-point hitch in the back. I have to talk to Frank about that. But, man, she does clean up pretty good, doesn't she? But, yeah, I'll show you the behind here. No hitch. So we'll have to figure that out and get that sorted. But outside of that, we're all good to go. So I'm going to go park this over in the parking lot. And what we'll do is we will just take the last parking spot over there. I seen one that was kind of out of the way. And everyone knows, do not park out in front, right? The marks. What are we... It's like he owns a department store, I think, sometimes, but forgets that there are tractors all over the place. Either way, we all have our hang-ups. That's his. We're going to abide, and we're just going to park it here in the last parking spot. I will probably get this tomorrow and bring it over to the trailer. And that's going to wrap up this episode. We got a tractor this episode, but this episode was important for one thing. And let me break the fourth wall here, and this is the last time I will do so in this series. I had a lot of great times doing these 3 episodes. I wanted to challenge myself and test myself to see if it's something that I could keep up with. It is. So I am going to continue this series. I'm going to try to release every Sunday. And we're going to come back the next episode, and we are going to probably be a few months ahead of time in our timeline. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for following along, and I look forward to, I don't know if we're going to call it season 1 or what next, but look forward to next year in the game time here, and we will continue to build our farm. Thanks a lot, everybody, and we will see you next week.